Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventure. Welcome back. Today's topic is a hot one that I get a lot of questions on. I get some good comments, I get some bad comments, but hey, it's all good and it's something that needs to be revisited. And it is what I like to call the hotspot budget. So what is the hotspot budget? Well, if you're an expat and you're over 50 years old, which is a majority of those that watch my channel, this is specifically for you. What I like to refer to as a hotspot budget is the ideal amount that you need to live on to retire here in Thailand. And that can vary for a lot of people. Now, I did do a budget video and talk about my expenses and Brooke's expenses and what we pay out each month. And with that, I got quite a lot of feedback in regards to, hey man, you're not gonna have a good life on that kind of money. Or things to that effect, And I get it, everybody's got different budgets. And that's okay. So what would be the hotspot that you need to retire on in Thailand? And I'm going to go through that with you here to the best of my ability and talk to you about our own personal experiences, people that I actually know, and they've shared with me what their budget is, and they're already in Thailand. So without further ado, let's get into today's subject. So in today's subject, I want to talk about a particular person that I got a message from in the chats comment that are below on a previous video that I did. And this particular subscriber, I don't mention names, but he said to me that he's in the States. He's currently getting a pension, very reasonable pension, I might add, of over $1,500 a month. And he wants to wait a couple more years until he gets his state pension of $1,800 a month before he retires in Thailand. And he told me in the comment that we went back and forth and had a really nice chat about it. And he told me in the comments that he's really hating it in the States, that his $1,500 that he's getting is just not going very far for him. So I said to him, why the heck don't you just leave right now and come to Thailand and start your retirement? When you get to 62, you can apply for your state pension online, or you don't feel comfortable with that, you can do it through the U.S. Embassy here in Bangkok, or you could always go back to the States and do it in person. There are options available for you. And he said, nope, he wanted to wait till he's 62. Well, that's fine. I get that. I understand you'd like to maximize your money. But if you've got $1,500 a month, you are what I call in the hot spot. You are in the ideal situation. Because on that amount of money, you are going to find it no problem here in Thailand. Your rent, your electricity, your water, your internet is, if you're like us, is not going to cost you more than $500 a month. Then all you got left is your food and your health care. Well, there are healthcare options out there where you can get insurance through Thai companies that will insure you for 1,000,000 baht, for example. Okay? I'm still getting the fine print on this stuff, so bear with me. And let's just say you had 1,000,000 baht insurance, okay? You're thinking to yourself, what's $1,000,000 baht in US dollars, well, it's about 30,000 US dollars. All right. Stop thinking about what its medical expenses are in the States. Yeah, I know $30,000 is what it would cost you just for one night in the States to stay overnight in a hospital. The States has crazy medical prices. We already know that. We already know we're getting ripped off. And I'm sure there's other countries out there around the world that feel the same, for my other subscribers that don't live in America. However, here in Thailand, that is a lot. You can get quite a lot done. There was a guy that was in the news not too long ago, and he had to have open heart surgery. He was a foreigner. And this particular foreigner did not have the money to pay the medical bill. Well, the medical bill that he had was under 800,000 baht. It was very close to it. So I'm just going to say 800,000 was his medical bill. Well, if he would have had that million baht insurance, he would have been covered. Short of having brain surgery, a million baht is going to cover you, no problem, out here in Thailand, because it is much cheaper than what we know in the West. So think in Thai terms. Don't think in Western terms when you choose your medical insurance and think, wow, I need $1 million medical insurance. No, you do not. Even for brain surgery, you're not going to need that kind of money out here for medical insurance. Some people may say, hey, Cooper, well, I want the best. Well, okay, get the best. But it's really not needed. In my experience and the expat people that I have spoke to out here, that really, really, really is not needed. Back to the sweet spot budget. If your outgoings is going to be $500 a month, think about what you then need to live on for food. Well, as I've discussed, you can eat out 3 times a day in Thailand for as little as $10. Probably below $10. I know people that say, hey, I eat out. Yeah, I don't eat breakfast, I eat lunch and dinner, and I'm spending $7 a day in Thailand. Well, let's do the math, okay? 30 days on average in a month, is $210. All right, 7 times 3, 21, $210. So $210 a month, you're paying $500 for your expenses, that's $710. And you got to include your medical in there. So let's just say if you went for the top range one, $1,000 a month. And that's all your expenses, okay? Oh, you're going to have little things like travel. If you're going to go on the bot bus, 10 baht here, 10 baht there, going on the bot bus. If you want to go do some grocery shopping and get a bolt, say, 100 baht for that, $3. What are you going to do that once, twice, 3, 4 times a month? So $12 a month for that. So you add up all these miscellaneous things, and you're probably going to have a phone and a phone contract. You're looking right there, around about $1,100 a month, and you're going to live comfortably. I'm not saying you're going to have the best life, but you will live comfortably. If you're into bars and women, well, that can reach a lot of money. So, I know people out there that can spend $500 a week on drinking women. If you got the money to do it and that's what you want to do, well, hats off to you. Good luck going down that route, and I hope you enjoy yourself. But that is not for everyone. Most of the people watch my program here on YouTube, watch myself and Darlene. They will know that that's not something we're particularly into. Then I get comments in the comments section that says, okay, well, if your budget is $1,500 a month, for a single person, it's got to be $3,000 a month for a couple. No, 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 no. It's not that cut and dry. Let me explain what I mean. If you hook up with a girl and, she wants to move in or you want her to move in with you, does your rent double? Stays the same. So there's one expense out the window. Okay, let's talk about your electricity and your Wi-Fi. Does that go up? No, it doesn't. Your refrigerator still uses the same electricity. Your stovetop still uses the same electricity. You're going to have the aircon on just as much as you would if you were alone or not with somebody. The only thing that would go up a little is the water. Well, our water bill for me and Darlene is under $20 a month. $20 a month. So if I wasn't with Darlene, my water bill would probably be half that, $10 a month. So that's the only double expenditure on your immediate household bills. The only thing to consider on top of that is food expenses. Okay? So let's look into the food expenses part. If you can eat out for $7 or $10 a day, twice a day, and you got a girlfriend, well, double that. Okay? So let's say $20 a day. Okay? What is that going to cost you on a month? Work it out. It's really not going to break the bank. So these are the real figures of what you're going to be needing in your retirement. $1,500 a month, if that's what you're making, that is enough to support you and a potential partner that you may bring out here with you, or that you may meet out here and and you fall in love and you want to live together happily ever after. So you can do it on $1,500 a month. That is not a problem. I know people that do it on $1,000 a month, okay? And they have that million-baht medical insurance. And they still have their fun, and they go out and walking on the beach, going to the buffet restaurants once a week or something, because you're going to want to treat yourself. Let's be honest here. You are going to want to treat yourself. I love Thai food to bits. Every once in a while, I like a treat. And we go out and we have a treat. Maybe we'll go to Sizzlers and have a steak dinner once a month, and hit that salad bar, which I like because it's so good and refreshing. You can do all that. You do not need $5,000 a month, and I'm sure I'm going to have some comments in the comment section below saying, "Hey, Cooper, you're well wrong." Well, that's because, sir, you're probably on a higher budget than most people. And my hat's off to you. Well done to you. And I understand if you're on $5,000 a month, you can't possibly imagine what it's like to budget yourself for $1,500. Same way as a $1,500 a month person that's budgeting themselves on $1,500, can't imagine what it's like with $5,000 a month. So it works both ways. So what would be your internet and your mobile phone costs? Okay, let's look into it. My wife, Darlene, who I just spoke to about 30 minutes ago in Thailand. I'm flying back on Tuesday, by the way. So not long now, it's Thursday morning. She has AIS, same as I do. And she went onto the app this morning and she took a look, and they have a promotion there for 400 baht for 100 gigabyte of internet on your cell phone. Well, that's a lot, 100 gigabyte, and it's 5G. So that is really not a lot. That's $12 a month. $12 a month if you were going to do that. And they have different promotions every day on the AIS app. Choose the one that works for you. You may not need 100 meg. Here in the Philippines, I only have 35 meg and I'm paying 500 pesos. So it is about the same, and she's getting over 3 times more data than I'm getting, and I'm doing fine on 30 meg because I use the Wi-Fi in the house, and then when I go out I use the data, but I don't use anywhere near 30 meg. I probably use half that, if that. That'll be one of your expenses. Okay, what about Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi varies upon the speed that you want. Now, for the speed that we have in our condo in Jomtien, that was included in the rent, and it was the top package, and it was somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 a month, but that's for 1,000 megabyte up, 1,000 megabyte down. That is incredibly fast. I need it because of the work that I do. I'm heavily into my stocks right now. I've finally got it all set up with IBK. So I'm quite pleased with how everything's going there. And also my YouTube channel. So Darlene does all my editing for me. She's absolutely fantastic. And thank you, honey. I love you so much for doing that. I haven't got the time or patience to do that. I'm just the pretty face behind the camera. No, just joking. So there you have your budget for being in Thailand. And I really hope this video helps you and clears up some gray areas. It's not going to cost you double if you have a partner. Get that out of your head. I don't know where people are coming up with this. I respect everybody's comments, but once you work it out and you watch this video, I'm hoping you'll turn around and say, yeah, Cooper, you got a point. You're right. I understand where you're coming from now. Yeah, I was just doing 2 people and doubling it. No. The only thing that's going to cost you more is you're going to use a bit more water and food. That's it. Your rent and your electricity is going to stay the same. It's not going to go up, and it's not going to go down. So it's going to be relatively what it is if you were by yourself. The only difference is food. So I hope you liked today's video. What we've got coming up. So I always do this at every segment. We have our live stream on Saturday, 8 o'clock Thai time, 9 o'clock on Philippine time. I'm going to be filming it from my house where I have very good Wi-Fi here. We have 500 meg up and down here in our house here in the Philippines, and it's very good for streaming. It won't be an issue like it was when I did it last Saturday and I was in the hotel. I saw my camera freeze up a few times, but my voice was still getting through. The hotel only had 50 meg connection, and I had to pay extra for that. If not, the free internet in the hotel was only 10 meg. There was no way I'd be able to do my live stream there with that. So I did upgrade to the 50 meg. Also, like I said, I'm flying back on Tuesday, the 1st of August. I'll be home about midnight. So my plane lands at 10 o'clock in Bangkok time. And, I've got to get a taxi or Bolt back to our condominium, and that time of night shouldn't be too bad. Depends how long it takes me to get through customs and passport control and get my suitcase and all that sort of stuff. I should be home around about midnight, and I know Darlene's looking forward to seeing me again. I miss her to bits. Next week, I am buying a brand new pickup truck from Toyota, and I'm going to be showing what the bank process is that I'm be doing all the way up to purchasing the pickup truck for subscribers out there that would like to know. Also, I put out in my video that I'm going to go under the needle for Botox. I've got a lot of comments on that. It's great. People are saying, hey, Cooper, don't do it, grow old gracefully, you're an old man now, don't fight it, don't do it, save your money. Well, I'm still on the fence. Darlene's booked me that appointment on the 5th. I'm going to speak to the doctor and get the doctor's opinion. Some people are saying, hey, it only lasts 3 to 6 months. Heck, I didn't know that. I really didn't, and that's going to be a question that I'm going to ask the doctor, because if it only lasts 3 to 6 months, to me, it's not worth it. I'd rather not getting it done. I thought Simon Cowell, from the contestant show on TV, in both England and America. We know which one I'm talking about. Anyways, he had it done, and his eyes look fantastic. I remember that he had an interview with Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear. If you ever watched it, it was a fantastic show. Absolutely loved it. And he mentioned to him that he had it done, and he only had it done the once, and he never mentioned it again. So I thought it was for life. But we'll see. I'm going to go back and ask the doctor, and I'm going to get the facts. And I've had people ask me in the comments, please let us know what the prices are for it and how it turns out for you. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens there about doing it or not doing it. But anyways, I'm taking the kids to Manila Zoo today for a day out. It's been raining heavily every day here. For the first day, we finally got sunshine. I'm taking the kids out to Manila Zoo. They deserve it. They've been cooped up in the house for the last few days. So until next time, thank you all so much. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Only 30% of our viewers subscribe to our channel. We'd like to get that a bit higher. We're almost at 1,400 subscribers in just over 5 weeks. That is absolutely fantastic. We thank all of you for making this happen. I couldn't have dreamed it in my wildest dreams it would happen this fast. I hear from YouTubers it took them 5 to 6 months just to get monetized. And we got finally getting monetized, and it shows us on the analytics how much we're earning. Believe it or not, we're earning less than $7 per video that we put up. So it is not a lot. So that's why we need to get those subscribers up. So hit the thumbs up button. It really does help us. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so it boosts the YouTube algorithm and more people can watch us. If you also want to give us a tip and say thank you for your service, Cooper, we really appreciate what you're doing. You're doing content that other vloggers aren't. Simple. All you got to do is hit that Buy Me a Coffee link right here. And also, you can hit the Super Chat right here again and give us a tip that way if you want to do it. It's not required. We don't expect it, but if you want to do it, we do appreciate it. I do love my coffee, and so does Darlene. I drink about 5-6 cups a day, but then I drink it black because I'm diabetic. I stay away from the sugar. So thank you so much. God bless you all, wherever you are. We do not take our subscribers for granted. And until next time, stay tuned.